Hi guys, it's me Ricky again. Today we're going to find how to integrate Agile test with GitLab repository. Let's get started. Currently we are at GitLab documentation. So firstly, you need to acquire yourself a pair of credentials, client ID and client secret from Agile test. So don't forget to check out this link. To go through every single step, and eventually you will get yourself a pair of client ID and client secret. Make sure to copy those because for the upcoming steps we are going to need them. Alright, let's go back to GitLab documents. So right here I have prepared. Oh wait, one more thing. Make sure before you begin the next step, make sure that you have permission to create the issues for your project. Otherwise, it will fail midway because these permissions are required for this step. Okay, and for this demo, I have prepared a repo in GitLab for you. In this repo, I used Playwright framework, but I have configured so that when the test is done, when testing is done, JUnit report will be generated. Yeah, okay. Let's get back here. So firstly, you need to create some variables for your repo. Okay, those are 5 variables. The first 2 are the base authenticating URL and base URL. These are for submitting the API requests, and the next 2 are pair credentials that I have just mentioned that you need to get, and the last one is project key. This is the key of your project, your current project. That's it. Right here, just go to setting, CI/CD, and then expand the variables section. Right here, make sure to choose the minimum role is developer, and for these variables, please untick this option. Most of them are visible, but for the client ID and client secret, please make sure that you mask client ID and secret. Okay, so all your variables are set. Now let's get back to GitLab documents. Alright, so we are at the upload test results step. There are 2 ways to do that. The first way is use API, and another way is to use AgileTest command line interface. So if you want to find out more about the sample projects, please refer to this link. We have prepared a GitHub repository for you guys to explore. There are a bunch of testing frameworks right here with examples inside. Also, we also prepared the GitHub workflows for each one of these. Make sure to check it out. Okay, let's get back here. So this is an example for the GitLab-YAML file, and we utilize a Docker image of Playwright. Okay, for the first 2 commands, these are to run tests, and then once complete, test report will be generated, and would use that for the next steps. You would retrieve a token using this endpoint, and then use that token to submit the test report to your project, with the which is indicated by the project key right here. Okay. So for the values of the base authenticating URL and base URL, make sure to check these values and fill in the correct path. The correct URL. Otherwise, the report won't be uploaded, and AgileTest couldn't pass your test result and create test execution as well as test cases. Okay, now go to this report. Let's go back to the code. Right here's open the gitlab-ci.yml file. Right here I have put this request in the YAML file. Let's go to our pipelines. Okay, and then run the latest one. As we run it, just wait for a few minutes. Oh, I forgot. Let me show you a report while waiting for this pipeline to finish. Okay, this is the project that we use as an example in this demo. Right, go to test execution page. As you can see, the latest one is RKE 47. All right, here the job succeeded. Let's go back to our project and refresh. Right, here you can see a new test execution has been included along with the related test cases. Let's open it and close the old ones. Okay. Yeah, these are dummy tests, and they are imported with the status pass. Okay, so that's it for the first way. Okay, now let's check out the second way to do this. Right, so for using AgileTest command line phase, I put here a link. Please refer to it if you want to find out more about it. Right here in this link, some examples you could utilize your YAML file. Either you could call AgileTest command directly, but if you use this one, make sure to pull the image, the doc image right here. But if you don't want to pull it, you could run the doc command to run the command directly without pulling that. Either way works perfectly. Okay, let's get back to the GitLab documents. Right. This is an example similar to the previous way, and here instead of one single step, I divide it into two steps. The first step is to build and run test, and then upload the test result to the artifacts. And the second step is to upload using this doc image, just like I mentioned a while ago. Okay, now let's go through the command. Here you can see some options: the base authenticating URL, base URL, kind ID, kind secret, and the project key. So just make sure to replace this one with the values set up in this previous step. And okay, right, let's get back to our local repo. Comment this out. command is we could upload the test result to the pipeline artifacts. Okay, that's it. Then we will publish change. Okay, done. I'll get back to what I before. Go to pipeline. Here you can see there are two stages instead of just one. Open it. I'll just wait for a few minutes. Okay, it looks like it has successfully uploaded. Our report is checked. Refresh. Right, a new execution has been included. Okay, so that's it for this step. Okay, so we have finished the demo for integrating AgileTest with GitLab. But however, have you ever wondered about the possibility of triggering your pipeline directly from AgileTest? Actually, AgileTest does support that. Let's find out. Okay, so firstly, you need to go to trigger build remotely, AgileTest documents, and scroll down to the GitLab. Right here, there is instruction. Just follow it, and you could do it. Right, let me show you how. Go back to our project settings, and then go to automated test tab. Okay, and here I have provided a sample trigger for you, but let's go through now to create that first. The name, project ID, public the project, and go to project first page, hit the ellipsis right here, copy the project ID, paste again. The code branch is the main branch. Okay, we could ignore it for now, the variables I mean. And for the pipeline trigger token, okay, let's just open it. This web prompt, go to CI/CD settings, CI/CD. Okay, and expand the pipeline trigger tokens. Add a new one for yourself, and then copy this one. Here's there, and click add. Okay, so basically this trigger is exactly the same as the GitLab trigger. And finally, don't forget to activate it, otherwise you wouldn't see it inside the AgileTest trigger. So, okay, now go to the test execution page. Open this one and then pick any test execution you want to trigger your pipeline. Right, then open the Excel spreadsheet. Scroll down to the bottom, and in this AgileTest, remote trigger tab. Okay, and choose GitLab trigger to be run. So your pipeline has been triggered successfully. Now go to your repo, build pipelines. So you see here, your pipeline is running. Just wait for a few minutes. Okay, let's get back to test execution. So the latest one is RKE 50. Okay, so on done, go back to your project, hit refresh, and voila, a new test execution has been created. Alright, that's it. Thank you guys for attention, and make sure to subscribe AgileTest channel to find out more about content. Okay guys, so that's pretty much everything for today. If you want to find out more about AgileTest and its cool features, don't forget to subscribe. Bye!